Hey guys, Lisa Suazo, health and wellness coach here, sharing tip 3 from the 3-part video series, Eating for Increased Energy. So tip number 3 is to reduce or eliminate foods that you are sensitive to. Now, this one is one that people don't realize a lot. Food sensitivities in your body can contribute to low energy. They can contribute to a lot of things. Things like chronic fatigue, asthma, irritable bowel syndrome, like flu-like symptoms, hay fever-like symptoms. So what is a food sensitivity? It's not the same thing as a food allergy. If you have a food allergy, you know it. I was allergic to celery when I was younger, but most of my life actually, and I would get, if I ate celery, I would get hives all over my body, my eyes would swell shut, I would wheeze. So sometimes allergies can be fatal. With food sensitivities or food intolerances, there's a spectrum of how sensitive you may be. So anybody with lactose intolerance, right? You know how it affects your body. And so there's a spectrum, and you may want to uncover food sensitivities. I've seen it happen with so many people that when they identify food sensitivities and remove the food from their diet, they can cure their IBS. They have gotten rid of asthma symptoms, migraines. It's incredible. People have no idea how much the food that we eat actually impacts our health and symptoms. And so that would be my tip to you, is to uncover those food sensitivities so that you can become aware of them and then shift your behaviors around them and choose to either reduce or eliminate them. So here's the tip. How are you going to uncover those food sensitivities? Well, one thing you could do is to go for some traditional food allergy testing or blood testing to identify those allergies. But here's the thing, is that they are allergy tests. And so they will identify food allergies, but if you have a milder sensitivity, which could still be impacting you, the test may not catch it and it may come back negative. So what my big suggestion to you would be to do your own elimination diet. And the good news is it's free, unlike allergy testing, right? So you can do it yourself. And there are really 3 major components to doing this, and I want to share those with you today. So first thing to uncover your sensitivity would be to do the elimination diet itself. So for a period of about 2 weeks, you want to remove that from your diet. So let's just use dairy as an example. So for 2 weeks, you want to just take out all dairy from your diet. It's like wiping the slate clean. Next thing you want to do is reintroduce dairy. So you could have, and it doesn't have to be a lot. You may just want to have an omelet for breakfast with some cheese in it, or have cheese in your sandwich at lunch, or both. And pay attention to how your body responds, because you had that clean slate without dairy for 2 weeks. So now notice for the next 24 hours what's going on with your body. Notice first, immediately after you eat, what do you feel? Do you have stomach issues like bloating or any indigestion? And then notice, are you feeling tired? Do you feel more lethargic? Do you feel foggy headed? Do you have notice any changes with your skin? How do you sleep? What are your bowel movements like? Pay really close attention to these changes. And sometimes you'll notice right away. I had a client who did the Clean Club, and she noticed, she introduced corn back into her diet. She was like, whoa, I had no idea. But, she found out immediately corn did not work for her. But for some, it may be a little bit more subtle. I found out that with dairy, I just get sort of like a runny nose, and I get a little bit more phlegmy. So I can feel that. So just pay close attention. And, that was the 3rd step. So first step, eliminate. 2nd step, reintroduce. 3rd step is to monitor. So journal, pay attention. And so you can identify that trigger. And then you can, of course, once you have the awareness, that awareness is power. And then you can choose to eliminate or to reduce that substance in your diet. And so that was the tip for you guys. I hope that was helpful. Now, if this is something that you've been wanting to do, you want to test out a food sensitivity, you want to identify what they are, then I would really say you need to join us. Join the Clean Club. The Clean Club, or the Clean Cleanse, is an elimination diet. That's exactly what it is. And so the Clean Club is starting this week. It's not too late to join, and we will eliminate a lot of different toxic triggers from your diet. But don't worry, the foods are still amazing and delicious, but it gives you a really great chance to have that that slate cleaned so you can reintroduce foods, and we'll actually go over how to do that towards the end of the Clean Club. So if that's something that you really feel like you need to do, you should totally join us. It's not too late. Click the link next to this video if you want to register for the Clean Club, or you can go ahead and email me or actually message me on Facebook if you have any questions about the program, and I'd love to have you join us. So these have been the tips, guys. I hope they've been helpful for you, and I will see you next time.